Hey everyone, it's Fun Around, and my name is Jordan, and welcome to Friday. We have another set of Cup games. So no teams will be on a back-to-back, and I just remembered while watching the Cup games on Tuesday that a point differential really matters. So teams are going to keep their starters in as long as the game goes. Even if it's a blowout, they're going to try to make it a bigger blowout, or they're going to try to decrease that point differential. So these are really good days to where, blowouts don't hurt as much. The guys are going to still stay out there. We just need them to not get injured. That's going to be the main worry here, or foul trouble potentially. But some big news right now for the Nuggets game versus the Pelicans is Jokic may be out for personal reasons. Sounds like his wife may have a baby on the way. If he is out against the Pelicans, then we'll take a look at Misi's rebounds yet again. He did great last game. But I do have 4 different plays that I found the night before. The pin comment is still live if I find something tomorrow, which more plays are still going to come out, like Jared McCain. His lines are not out yet. I'm curious where those are going to be with Paul George and Embiid playing. He still could be a good shot for, like 3-pointers or stuff like that. You will see images that come up on the screen right here. That's from a data app called Outlier. There's a link in the description that'll give you a 7-day free trial for Outlier. So my first pick, this guy should be arrested for how much he is stealing. I like Dyson Daniels over 1.5 steals and -150. His matchup will be up against the Wizards, who give up the 11th most steals to shooting guards and the 11th most steals overall. I give that matchup a B. Recent history, in the past 4 games, he has 4 steals, 7 steals, 6, and then another 6, and he's hitting 70% of games this season. He's just on a tear right now, getting steals. So I give this a recent history an A, kind of leaning on the A+ side of things, but I'll stick with an A. And then head-to-head matchups, he went over last season with just 2, and then this season he went up against the Wizards and had 3 steals against them, so I give that an A. And then home or away, he has gone over in 5 out of the last 6 home games, so I give that an A. So overall grade, I think this is like an A- play. Really good play, really good read all around for Dyson Daniels of the Hawks to get 2+ steals against the Wizards. And if you guys could, please like the video, and if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a little bit of extra time, could you just leave a comment for the algorithm? You could just put the number 5. That's just a random number at the top of my head, and it helps get the video out there. Thank you to anyone who does that. This next play is going to be Chris Paul over 8.5 assists, a -115. His matchup will be against the Lakers, who give up the 9th most assists to point guards and the 3rd most assist overall to teams. I give that matchup a A-. Recent history, he's gone over in 7 out of the last 9 games. I checked to make sure if Wemby has had good history against the Lakers, and he has scored well against them, because he just put up a 50-piece, and a lot of that is Chris Paul just dishing him the ball. We're probably going to see a lot more of that. He is averaging 17 potential assists a game, so we need just a little more than half of those potential assists to be converted. So really good here. So recent history is going to be an A. Head-to-head history, he was in a different role last year. He hasn't played the Lakers this season. And if you look at head-to-head, he's got like a whole career's worth of head-to-head. You can't really take too much from last year, but he did play them in 2 different games with the Warriors. He averaged 7 potential assists, and he actually did go over in one of the games. So it's good to see that he went over in minimal minutes, minimal potential assist. So I give that a C, just average, just because it's a new role. Nothing good, nothing bad to see here. And then home and away, he's gone over in 5 out of 7 games. At home this year, so I give that a B. So overall grade, I give this a B play. So really like Chris Paul here to get the assist. And like I said, even if it's a blowout, they're going to want to get the point differential, and he's going to stay out there and try to score, get those assists. So they're at home. I don't think it should be a blowout. I think they should be very competitive against the Lakers here. This third pick is coming back from injury, missed 1 game. Trae Young over 14.5 rebounds plus assist at -105. I imagine that's that payout's going to change overnight. The matchup is the Wizards, like we talked about with Dyson Daniel. Second most rebounds to the point guard position and the fifth most assists to the point guard position. I give this matchup an A+. Recent history, gone over in 9 of 11 games this season, averaging 20 potential assists and 8 rebound chances a game. He has just been everywhere, all over the floor, just killing this line. So I give this an A+ as well. Head to head, he went over in 2 of 2 games this year already, getting 13 assists, 8 rebounds, and then 15 assists, 4 rebounds. And then overall, over the past 2 years, he's gone over in 4 out of 6 games. So I give this an A-. And then home and away, he's gone over in 6 out of 7 home games this season. The one miss was versus Boston, which was a 30-point blowout, so he didn't play as much. I do give this an A+. So overall, great. I give this play an A+. I think it's just good all around. Not much to dislike about this play with Trae Young. The only thing to potentially worry about with him would be an injury flare-up and he leaves the game. So hopefully that doesn't happen. They should feel good with putting him right back out there after missing one game's rest. Shouldn't worry us too much. It's the guys who are out for a long stretch of time. Then you're going to be looking at stuff like minutes restrictions. You shouldn't sit one game and then have a minutes restriction. You would sit the next game, until you feel a lot better. So do like this play with Trae Young. And also, if you'd like to get away from Prizepicks and just try out a different app with deposit matches and better payouts, different lines, more lines, all that stuff, check out Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, ParlayPlay, ChalkBoard, and BETR. Promo code FINAROUND11 will give you the deposit match. Sleeper's doing up to $1,500 right now. BETR's doing up to $200 right now. There are links in the description. I'll take you straight there with the promo code. And this final play is going to be Kobe White of the Bulls. Over 2.5 turnovers at -105. He's going up against the Cavaliers, who forced the 4th most turnovers overall this year, 10th most to point guards and 11th most to shooting guards. His role, it's a little weird. Josh Giddey out there. Josh Giddey's listed as the point guard on the depth chart. Kobe White will bring the ball up too. He has a lot of usage. So that's why I'm just putting both of those up there so you can see the comparison. It's pretty close both ways around. So I give the matchup a B+ for turnovers for the Cavaliers. So recent history, he's averaging 2.9 turnovers a game this year, so almost 3. He's gone over in 9 out of 12 games this season and 6 out of the last 7 games this season. So I give this recent history an A. Head-to-head history, he has gone over in the last 6 games versus the Cavaliers. He did play them on 11-11 just this past Monday and had 5 turnovers against them. They will be at home. This is a cup game. Cavaliers kind of have some expectations now to potentially show out in this cup series and see if they're for real. If they can, win these games and put up a fight to get to that cup, this win streak looks a lot better. If they go and they start losing these games that matter just a little bit more, then you have to think twice about the Cavaliers being real contenders this year. So head-to-head history, I give that an A+. Home and away, he has gone over in 5 out of 7 games on the road this year, so I give that a B. Overall grade is an A- play for Kobe White over 2.5 turnovers. So if you guys would like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord. Link is in the description. There's conversation going on about all sports in there, basketball, football, all that good stuff. If I find a play really late in the day and I want to put that in the pinned comment, I'll drop it in the Discord as well so everyone can see it, because I know a lot of people have already watched the video. And I will definitely keep my eye out on plays throughout the morning tomorrow. Because it is a big slate. I know 4 plays is still considered a lot to some channels, but we'll see what pops up. Definitely that Messi play with Jokic. You can get his rebounds assist right now for like minus 140. But they don't have his rebounds out by itself for whatever reason. So if you wanted to go ahead and just jump on that and assume Jokic is going to be out, I don't think that's a bad play for Messi with rebounds. But overall, here's 4 plays. My one Keontae George play is still going on. I'm probably going to be asleep before that game ends. I just wanted to get this video out there so I could get some rest. So I'm going to get this edited and get it out to you all. God bless you all. It's the final round. My name is Jordan. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.